signs you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun? Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy?
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is October 11th, 2022. It is 12:13 a.m. It might seem early, but I had a very good sleep. I've been sleeping since I believe it was maybe 6 or 7 after I did what I needed to do, and I was knocked out on the couch. So even though it's early in the morning, I did have a good sleep. All right, so I have some tweets to share with you. So let's get to it. New subscribers, welcome. I just want to make this clear because some people, the new subscribers, or maybe just derangers who's passing by, who decided to leave stupid comments, is that me reading the tweets is not research, okay? I'm just reading the tweet and insert my opinion wherever I feel like I have something to share. I will share it with you. And that's about it. So it's not research, okay? And depend on what I said, if when I'm edit, maybe I'll put some screenshot of whatever that I've said when I was recording. Okay, so this is the first tweet. Okay, this whole quote, Prince Harry will have to cancel his book, and quote narrative by the British press is hilarious and telling. Either the royal family is so horrible that telling the truth will be extremely damaging, or they can't imagine writing a book that isn't rooted in cruelty. That is the same thing that they did during the Oprah, when they know the Oprah interview was coming. They go crazy and all this stuff. If they mind their own business, they won't know a damn thing that's going on the other side. Right, so there's me comment here about 9 hours ago. Oh, are they? LOL. They know the release of Prince Harry's book is imminent, and they are trying to ramp up pressure for him to cancel. And that's one thing I remember saying during when they were in the UK during the the funeral. During the funeral time, I was like, there must be some sort of interaction in terms of this book being released, because Charles, in some shape or form, or should I say the firm, has played their cards. They have no chips to hold against Harry. They say all their BS. They took away everything from him. The only thing that they're holding is like the title. So the title won't change a damn thing. And that's their own doing. Or to make people turn away from buying it. Fancy trying to bully and silence a man who did 2 operational tours in Afghanistan and who is popular globally. Here, the issue with this strategy is it's creating more hype. Sales will be better than expected. Yep, the same thing they did with the Netflix thing. All right, KC3 can write blaming his failed marriage due to cheating and his bad parents, but Harry, who was left in a pandemic with a pregnant wife, during the pandemic, she had already given birth. All right, okay, so she gave birth already, but with a toddler or baby, and a barely-year-old toddler. No, Meghan wasn't pregnant during. Could she? Or maybe could it be when she had the miscarriage? No. Okay, so it could be when the one that she had the miscarriage, but in terms of timing, okay, maybe this person is right, but I'm not 100%. Okay, let's start all over. KC3 can write blaming his failed marriage due to cheating on his bad parents, but Harry, who was left in a pandemic with a pregnant wife and a barely-year-old toddler without home or security, location leaked to press by royal family, leading to a miscarriage. Yeah, so that was that one. Yeah, and having to depend on strangers, can't. I was thinking of something. In terms of William, who claimed to, in terms of the cheating part, to discredit Princess Diana's interview with Martin Bashir, this kind of thing. So they sent the other brother to do that dirty work. What did I miss? Prince Charles' book by Jonathan Dembly, on excerpts on it or online. Meghan miscarriage, the loss of security and miscarriage, as well as having to accept help from Tyler Perry, is well documented online, on screens, and offline. So what the hell are they saying now? Prince Charles said he has no regrets over Dembly's book. Okay, Sunday, 16 October 1994. Okay, the real reason Prince Charles thinks Queen Elizabeth was a bad mother. So they're giving receipt that Charles talking bad about his mom, but Harry cannot. Okay, and then Charles had to prove that book. I see why she's putting those receipts. Okay, 29 May 2019. In a 1994 biography, Prince Charles told Jonathan Dembly that it was, quote, inevitably the nursery staff, end quote, that saw him grow up because of this, okay, so he then continue. How Prince Philip bullied Charles, leaving him frightened, Royal Daily Express. Oh my God, this guy has some issue. No wonder why Princess Diana said one of her concern is that Charles have peace of mind.
My wish is that my husband finds peace of mind, and from that follows other things, yes.
13 September 2019, in Jonathan Dembly's authorized biography of Charles, the Duke is quoted as writing children may be indulged at home, but school is expected. Oh, I can't see the rest. Oh, this is too much. Okay, Prince Philip has opened a potentially damaging gulf within the royal family by collaborating with biography which highlight his conflict with Prince Charles. An unflattering picture emerged of a prince dismissed by his father as precious, extravagant, and lacking in dedication. To make a good king, Charles has refused to let his office be drawn on the development, which will add heat to a war that has simmered for years, but he is understood to be sad and upset that his father allowed his closest confidant to speak about their difficult relationship. Despite their differences, Charles had been prepared to write a warm tribute to Mark Phillips' 80th birthday next month. Plans for the article were put on hold last night and are almost certain to be scrapped. People work for what, years or months to make this happen, and then just because this guy doesn't want it, I mean, the firm really put these people, the heirs, to some freaking pedestal. My goodness, the astonishing 10,000 word biography paint a harsh picture of Charles. It includes quote, criticism of his affair with criticism of his affair with Camilla Parker Bowles, denials that Philip streamrolled his son into marrying Diana. I mean, this is well known. Diana even said it. Oh my God! No one. Maybe this is all this part. You know, when people talk about what is it? What's the other one? The side piece on a bad way. Is she running the show? This is what I'm thinking now. Is she the one running the show? Is she the one who's telling what to do? From what I've heard, I think they're saying that from one of those newspapers, she's telling those papers to call her Queen Camilla. So I'm wondering all of the stuff that's, you know, those negative things behind the firm, if it's her who's doing all of this stuff. Because I don't understand. The blood royals who already know their position in that place, this has to be a mentality of a person who's not in that status, who wish to be in that status. This kind of thing. Who will do this crazy stupidity? I'm starting to think about that. Okay, a depiction of the prince as a royal lightweight, although Philip himself is not directly quoted in the article published in the broadsheet newspaper. It is the seniority and status of a courtier who were authorized to speak, which has so dismayed Prince Charles. Author Graham Turner was given unique access to Philip's inner circle, including present and former member of his household, friend of the family, and other establishment figures. The differences between Philip and his son were first exposed to the public gaze by Jonathan Demble's biography of Charles 7 years ago. The prince portrayed his father as a bully who pressured him into marriage. Ever since then, aides on both sides have been at pains to insist all was well between father and son. The new account, however, implies they are as divided as ever in the run-up to the Queen's Golden Jubilee next year, when family unity will... Oh my God, these crazy people. Okay, word is we are gonna have a lovely holiday season. Between Netflix is allegedly gonna debut one of Prince Harry's docuseries, and Prince Harry's book is supposed to drop in December. I just fell in the trap of arguing with this loud and wrong person who somehow doesn't know Chucky had an authorized biography talking all kinds of dirt about Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. Like, how are they so full of opinion and short and on facts? All right, let me move on to the next one. All right, this is nonsense. Trying to discredit things that those Diana, especially. I think Diana did a pretty good job covering all angles. And this is what's driving them nuts. It's funny now thinking about it. Diana dropped her stuff, you know, from books and videos, audios, you named it, whatever people were able to put out. And then she dropped all of this out and she said, I just wish my husband could have peace of mind.
My wish is that my husband finds peace of mind. And from that follows other things, yes.
She know what she did. And I think that's what's driving him crazy right now. List the firm. Next tweet. Those who say hateful things about Prince Harry don't really, quote, love, end quote, the royal family. They love power and status, but not the actual people. That for sure. The same people who verbally abuse Harry will one day be doing the same to Charlotte or Louis. Mark my words. And that's very sad to think about it. If I'm not mistaken, I think they already start. It's very sad to see this is... You see the pattern. You see the pattern, and those people who are in position to do something, they're not doing anything. So the stupidity continues. And I hope, this is why sometimes I say, I hope miracle happens again, just like what happened to Harry, because I just don't see, I could never really pinpoint what really makes Harry become the man that he is, knowing the environment that he grew up in. You know, Alright, let's read some of the comment. Minus the racism toward the partner, of course. I try explaining this to the Rangers, but they couldn't see it. Oh my god, yesterday I had the worst ever how do you call this? Tweets I ever come across. Not tweet, comment. And I couldn't believe myself. I had to put it on a community board and share it with you. I just couldn't believe what I read, and it's from this video. All right, so this is the comment here. This is the comment. You are agreeing with this guy without knowing his name or his background. Pathetic research. This is what the beginning of this video I said. Me reading the tweets is not research. Okay. It's whatever I might say. Maybe I might look it up to see if what I say is correct, because everything that I said during the recording is right on top of my head. And sometimes I'm amazed the amount of things that I remember. And there are times you could scratch, open my brain to get the basic of basic things out of my head. I can't remember. So that was my response to that. Okay, who's the pathetic here? Do I have to know someone first in order to agree with them? Fool. The information is what matters, dumbass. That's the problem with some of you idiots. You refuse to listen and process information. Once you know the person who's delivering the information, you already preset your judgment to either like or dislike based on the individual. Please, if you're trying to call me out, bring a better argument, dumbass genius. So this is what I put out. I just can't believe it. And I think there was more in between. Oh, that's this one. When I put it out, this is what I said here. Hello all. How can I start this post? Let's see. Okay, first, no one knows everything. Second, I didn't know that me reading tweets or were research. Third, LOL, I'm hearing the clip from the CNN lady saying, quote, this could be a problem. I'll insert it here right now to let you know what I'm talking about.
I do. I mean, this is immediately was my first thought. This could be a problem.
Okay, fourth, I just read the most amazing comment, second image, which I just read, under this video, first image. That's the link of the auto, of my video. Okay, this could be a problem. All right, this might be the problem our society is having now. Perfect example, Derangers don't bother processing the information Omid may have on the Sussex only because of the, quote, messenger. All right, wait for it, Omid. I like to thank this Deranger for helping me illustrate to my viewers that my agreement or disagreement is not reserved for someone who I may or may not know. My agreement or disagreement is based on the information. If I see someone running away from the direction that I'm heading, now, if this stranger tells me that there is a bear roaming around the area that I'm going, well, I don't know this person, therefore he or she is lying to me. I'm walking there anyway. That's the logic here in this comment. I wish I knew every single famous name out there. I really do. Unfortunately, I don't. You know what is dumb to do is to say you know something when you don't. So for now, I'll take my pathetic stance with whatever I've said in the video. I didn't know the guy, but he was talking about some common sense, which I agree with. So there. Deranger, are you happy? I'm taking a such stance. Side note, I've heard his name before. I didn't know. Yeah, that Corbin guy. I wasn't sure who he was, but from the comments, some people had put his name. All right, so this is the thing here. So it seems like many of these people, those Derangers, it's like you have to know the person. How the hell am I supposed to know, let's say, the news person who's telling me the news on the television, or Omid telling me something? I never met Omid. I don't know Omid. What the hell? Wow, we are in deep shit if this is the way many of these people are thinking. Wow. Let's see here. God forbid that they go up and refuse to toe the line. The same people who are gushing over how much they love them will be demanding that they be unalive for treason. Wow. Just as they do right now with, All right, so that's the thing here. Look at this. Very sad, very sad. Look at Harry. The youngest of them all is the only one who understand what just happened. This one is just performative. This one, I don't know what they did to his brain. But that one, I don't know either. Because there's some stuff I heard he came out saying, like, completely opposite of what he said during the Diana funeral. All right, let me move on. Yesterday I was looking for stuff, but these are some of the things that I saw flying around. All right, next tweet. Harry is just a bit too happy for my liking. Just saying, my girl better not be pregnant again. I think that was from what is it? Not Archwell. WellChild. WellChild. Okay, so there's the comment here. If she's not pregnant, he's definitely enjoying the baby making. Yes, God. And there's me responding here. All I'm saying, practice and repetition. Okay, I can't. There's that. I'm telling you, the squad be doing some stuff with pictures and GIFs. There's this. The only way Harry knows to keep her all to himself. Harry a bag. Look at this. I'm not even gonna click to the picture. Haha, nice one. It's true though. There's the laugh. Okay, I love this one. Okay, let's move on to the next tweet. Okay, this is Omid, who posted something about mental health. Okay, well, Mental Health Day also needs to Mental Health Day also needs to serve as a reminder to certain media outlets to think twice before manipulating the emotions of audiences for engagement revenues, and to remember the individual used for content often unwillingly are people with mental health of their own. This was well put, very well put. So yesterday was Mental Health Day. I didn't even know, but okay. Okay, excellent point made at Kobe. Okay, beautifully said, Omid, but I fear that is precisely why they spewed the bile. Caroline Flack was mercilessly hounded to her death. Yeah, I always use her as an example. I didn't know her. Is through tweets and reading about her, and I search her up. I look her up, and I think it was in one of my videos. I look her up, did I? And then I know about her story. Okay, it is like a sport for them, so I don't expect any decency ever. I stopped buying UK papers long ago for that reason. Yeah, the UK is really good at manipulating people's emotion, because when you look at one of the videos that I did where how when they didn't want something to happen, how they switched the narrative, like the black people, they didn't want black people to move up in terms of status, class, and whatever circumstances that they were in. So they used the media to draw pictures and in a negative way, and the caption with the image saying all sort of nonsense. These people are evil. And when you think about it as well, throughout history, they the one who benefit the most from all of the stuff, the pain and suffering they put people around the world. But yet they're still not satisfied. They're still not satisfied. To what point are they gonna be satisfied? I don't understand this. All right, let me read some more comments. Okay, sadly, racist British media doesn't care about this. They have no regard for the humanity or mental health of people they incite their gullible audience against. The only thing I would say, as much I don't want people to experience that, the people who feel like it's good to spew this negativity, they just need to feel it themselves. When they feel it themselves, perhaps, maybe they'll understand. All right, they have always gotten away with suicide and death as a result of their hate stoking reports without any repercussions. That's the problem here. Okay, and this was another lost opportunity for two people with a huge platforms and direct contact to tabloid editors to make a real difference in support of mental health. Instead, they wine and dine these editors in exchange for favorable coverage. The thing is that they want to, this is the selfish of that. Reading this comment, this is the selfish of them. They prefer the positive things being said about them, even though they know some of them of BS. I don't understand these people, how they process things, but they want to protect their own mental health. At some point, it's gonna hit them really hard. It's gonna hit them really hard because they're encouraging it, they're building on it, they making those people who spewing those negativity that's affecting people's mental well-being, they're spewing them, they're harnessing them, what's the word, harboring them, and allow these people to be what they are, and then eventually they're gonna be huge, and then once they become too huge, they're gonna spit back everything you help them to become back at you at some point. Okay, trash gutter press tabloids, please take note. Okay, you choose violent. Well done. Okay, after this one, that's it. You have always provided safe journalism that does no mental harm. Thank you, Omid, for your compassion and empathy and your article and post. Well said, Omid. And this is the thing those derangers have a problem with. When Omid, who, in my humble opinion, tend to report on his things very fairly. I may not agree with most of his things, but at least you understand what he's trying to convey or what was happening based on what he saw. Okay, you have a basic understanding of that. Whether you agree with him, that's a different story. All right, but the derangers, because it is him personally who's delivering the message, he's not on the same bandwagon of bashing Meghan out of no reason. So therefore, they don't want to hear his message. That's the problem I think we are having. And that was the reference I was making on my comment on the post that I just shared with you. Next tweet. All right, this one is kind of funny. Why does Lord Rothermere have an afro? How ironic it would be if he was actually mixed race. Something isn't adding up here. I mean, I won't be surprised. This is one of those people who, how do they call this, where they could pass as white or something like that. Maybe down the line, he's probably, his mom did something. I don't know. Okay, how dare he go after Meghan? He is full of shit. Okay, that's why Baron from Sussex for YouTube calls him Lord Nappy Head. Take a gander at his sister, similar attitude. Okay, I ain't claiming that mess. He is his daddy. He is his Nazi granddaddy's progeny. All right, interested mother. I'm not even gonna read it. There's this. Maybe the doctor is the real father. Who's his daddy? Let's see here. Who's his daddy? Oh God, I the puppy. I the puppy. Oh my God, the squad with that thing. Okay, he is white passing. That's the word I was looking for. White passing. If someone could dig deep enough, his black ancestor won't be far off. This is Mama, but he has a nerve to judge other people. Oh, that's his mom? Okay, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they were. Oh Lord. So that's him here, and that's the father. Here is another angle. That man needs some pink lotion and a wave cap. How long can he keep this charade up? Yeah, that's very curly. Very curly to be. Wow, wow, wow. But the squad are calling him out. Let me move on, because there's some tweets I left from yesterday's video I didn't finish. Okay. All right, next tweet. They say Harry is irrelevant and wasn't mean to be part of the slim down monarchy, but keep begging him to return. Just don't get it. There's me here. Okay, but 50-50 wasn't good enough for these clowns. Thanks to the person who rejected the offer anyway. Palace, I've made a huge mistake. Yeah, that's all they're realizing now. They know very well whatever they were gonna do. I don't know. This is what they put. Oh, if they actually saying this, I don't know. I don't know where this person get this information. If they actually saying this, maybe, you know how is it Denmark? Yeah, Denmark. The Queen Margaret went and strip her granddaughter, her grandkids from titles and all of that. Maybe they see how this went, and it didn't go too well for her. So maybe they're giving a hint that they're not gonna take the title away from Harry. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just guessing. Okay. To return alone, can you blame us for thinking slim down monarchy was just an excuse to to other Meghan and push her out. Yeah, they didn't think things too. They didn't think Harry was gonna leave when they literally told Meghan to go back to America and making their life a living hell over there. So they didn't think that Harry was gonna leave. Wow, the process of these people of thinking is a shame. All right, just as the term working royal only became a thing when Meghan came along. Yeah, that's the thing. In one of my video, I was trying to make the distinction between how Meghan saw herself within the royal family and then the firm, how they treated her. All right, Meghan thought all of the thing that she was doing was part of working royal, and which in a few seconds, I know some of you said she's been there for a while, whatever amount of months she was there. She produced more than these people throughout their history. This is the thing. Oh my God. Anyway, Harry is the only member of the royal family who actually has a fantastic personality, is a people person, and understands the suffering and needs of those who are less fortunate. That is true. Okay, he said that in the Obama Foundation. All right, that he understands, and then I think he understands the privilege that he has, the platform and everything, and I think this is one of the things I can understand. The UK over there, the people don't, well, majority of them, not all, he's the only one who is doing so much more for taking their money, and then this is the way that they're treating him. Very sad. Okay, and he and Meghan do all they can to help those people in need as much as they are able. All right, and then they keep adding nondescript members of the royal family to his slimmed down version of the monarchy. By the time they are done, the slimmed down monarchy will be bigger than ever. Okay, they want Harry, his star power. That's right. That's the thing. Okay, his soft diplomacy and his work ethic back under control of the firm, because the current roster of working royals don't draw enough international attention. But they do. But they also don't want Harry to get the idea that he's more important than the king and heir. Logic. They had none. Yep, that's exactly that. Okay, Charles wants him to run his Prince Trust. He can't use his pedo brother, Andrew, and his younger brother has no interest. It's all about, what can you do for me? That's the thing. Yep. Nope, Harry won't touch that with a barge pole. Besides, he already has Camilla's offspring involved with that. I'm telling you. I won't be surprised these kids get... There's one tweet that I came across. This person said the queen have been like safekeeping the firm or whatever, the wealth that they had, and then this guy come in one day and destroy it. I think that was the first day he was doing the signing of stuff. All right, so that was around that time that I saw that tweet. I was like, oh my God. All right, Archie, let's see. Archie will be graduating from Harvard, and those clowns will still be bleating on about how Harry needs to beg to come back. Okay, just so you know, Archie will attend Wilberforce University, HBCU. The uni was named after Lord Wilberforce, a member of the Parliament who fought to end the slave trade in England. Okay, we don't even know what Archie is gonna do. The squad, Archie is what, 3, and the squad already know where Archie's gonna go to school. Oh my God. To put it in perspective, Knox don't like to lose their supply. They usually have someone line up to replace you before they dump you. That is true. If you bail, that knock them off guard. No control, no joy for them. That's absolutely true. This is the thing that Harry and Meghan just did to them. That's exactly that. They didn't expect Harry to leave. Yeah, because he chose to leave rather than them deciding he was no longer needed. They can't bear the fact he walked away first. That's the thing. Okay, I was gonna stop, but these comments are getting better. Please let me know if you ever do get it, because I don't either. I guess they're hurt that he left, robbing them of the chance to make the decision for him, a la Danish royal family. And the thing that they wanted to do as well. Okay, they probably was gonna get rid of him anyway, is the fact that they wanted to humiliate him, saying, I'm kicking you out, I don't need you, blah, 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 blah. So the fact that Harry was able to do it himself, that is the bigger problem here. They didn't get a chance to do it. They wanted to be the one to do it. Okay, exactly. Is there an ongoing behind the scene conversation trying to convince Harry and Meghan to return? Don't put Meghan on that. I think Meghan is done. Okay, because all this, can you imagine this? All the stuff they have established throughout the pandemic. I think the pandemic gave them a breather room to reset. Right? Because things were closing. I mean, God have a way of making things work. But during the pandemic, things locked down. People couldn't really go out and do a lot of things. So that gave them the time to sit down and process things. I mean, they done a lot. It put a lot of people to shame, including myself. You know, the amount of things that they done during the pandemic. Okay. So can you imagine? Yeah, the whole point of bringing this up is that, can you imagine all the stuff they have created, built up, the Archwell, the website, all the other things, deal they make with people and all that, and then to go back to that mediocre place? Nah. They done with. No, they have, they've signed contract with people, so now they need to deliver. All right. The same way Harry is suing those people, you know, they could be sued as well if they don't deliver based on whatever way they signed their contract. So they need to deliver that. So the firm is not in their agenda anymore. Okay, exactly. Is there ongoing behind the scene conversation trying to convince Harry and Meghan to return? Okay, Meghan is not in that conversation. But just in case the talks fall short, the monarchy saves face by saying Harry and Meghan is part of the slam down. And the end, it's all about keeping up appearance. That's the thing. That's it. Harry and Meghan haters with have a conniption. Okay, I need answer too. All right. It's not that they really want Harry back. No, they want the myth about the British royal family being the ultimate attainment instead of the nightmare we all now know it is. When Prince Harry peaced out with his lovely wife and child in 2019, revealed the lie they've been peddling for centuries. Exactly. Yep, that's exactly that. Okay, they have to drag him to keep the monarchy out of gutter. That's their demise. They the one who's bringing themselves down, because Harry have not said, besides the Oprah interview, whatever you have heard from that, okay, what the tabloid have done to his wife or nonsense they put out, I think that's pretty much it. And then other things from me, you can see the mental health aspect of things. You know, the father wanted him to repeat the same nonsense that he went through, and Harry was like, no, thank you. You made your mistake. We see your mistake. I'm not going to repeat that. I don't want this for my son. This kind of thing. And other small little things I'm probably not aware of. Okay. He has qualities the morally bankrupt for don't. What's for don't? For done. Okay. They can't use him anymore to charm the masses on their behalf. Those four will have to work extra hard to keep the momentum. Yep. They need him, but don't want him. That is it. That is another thing. They need is very important, but they don't want him. Okay, Bengal, they mismanaged the popular prince who had no interest in a life trotting behind his dumber older brother. That's why they are both so irrelevant. The royal family and press are obsessed with them. A day doesn't go by when we aren't told how miserable they are. Guess they didn't get the memo. Okay, right, that's that. Prince Anne came to New York, not much publicity. I'm not even aware of that. I think I saw one tweet about it. I didn't even bother. Prince William came to New York, hardly a byline. That's another thing. I wasn't even sure if that was actually the thing, because there was absolutely nothing about it. Nothing. But someone mentioned in the comment just like this one right here. So I wasn't even sure if it was the UN appearance. Nothing. I didn't see anything. Just a mention of it on the comment section. And at that time, the person didn't even put names attached to it. I just put one and one together and assume it was that. Okay? They're arguing with themselves. That's exactly that. Okay, make it make sense. All right, so let me move on. The comments were pretty good. All right, next tweet. Now we are WellChild. Okay, after being unable to attend the WellChild Award, Prince Harry virtually met winners last week. He spoke with children and families, including 4-year-old inspirational child winner Henry, about their accomplishment, joy, and challenges. The full video. You guys could go on YouTube to watch it. I'm not gonna play it, but just what's there. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. All right.
Well,
I know.
Henry, does anyone call you Harry or not?
No, just
Good man. I love that.
that's enormous.
Enormous.
It's full of beans today, particularly.
You've got
I
little
love
ones, haven't you? So you'll know what it's like.
I think it's brilliant.
Henry, why don't you show Prince your award? Hold it up and show it.
That is a very, very cool award. You know, I was supposed to be the one giving it to you, and I was sadly not able to be there.
Oh,
I'm sorry we didn't get to meet Henry.
That's all right.
That is so cute. That's all right. I mean, kids are more understanding. Wow, that is so cute. But let's continue.
What, you sound just like my son Archie.
Really?
The same little squeaky voice. I love it.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing? How was the night? How was it? Did you enjoy it? I know the whole thing was changed and it was cut short, but were you able to enjoy it?
Yeah, and we got to meet it was really nice to meet lots of other families and share experiences with them and talk about our journey with Henry and understand their journeys and talk to people who work for the charity and other nurses and stuff. So it was lovely. It was really, really nice. Really good.
Yeah, Henry's quite individual with his how good he is physically, running around, and so just him sitting down, it'd be a different picture if you saw him running around now. So everyone got to experience that at the awards. So I think it was a bit of a showstopper, really. Him and
When you think about this, those parents be going through some stuff, and it's not cheap to when you have a child with this kind of health issues. This is, oh, I pray for them. All right, but let's continue.
So tell me, are you a naughty Henry or you're a good Henry?
Good idea.
Good, Henry.
You're a good Henry. Would you?
You've just started school, haven't you?
How are you and Lily doing?
how are Archie and Lilibet doing?
Oh,
They're doing great. How?
wow, that's surprise. How Archie and Lilibet are doing. Wow. Wow. I'm surprised by that question from him.
What are you now?
I'm not 5 yet.
You're not 5 yet. When's your birthday?
16th of November.
Almost 15th of November.
15th of November. Wow. So it's literally just over a month away. Are you excited?
When is your birthday?
My birthday's on the 15th of September. Yeah, but yes, in answer to your question, Henry, Archie is very, very busy, and Lili is learning to use her voice, which is great.
We know what that's like as well.
You have to. By the way, you have to continue being the brave boy that you are. Okay, not just for your mum and dad, but for your little brother as well.
Oh, that is nice.
Well-
Lily's using her voice. Okay. See the above, Angela Levine. Prince Harry, so animated, talking about his beloved children whilst being adorable, chatting with Henry. Okay. Her take will be that he was put in a trance and the hypnotherapist was wearing a hidden camera for a forthcoming Netflix series. Oh my God, the shade of Omid. Oh my God. Omid is throwing some shade. Omid is throwing some shade there. I just love Prince Harry, and all the children who come in contact with him love him too. That just proves what a lovely guy Prince Harry is. Children have no agenda. They are bond, okay? Their bond is real. Henry is the sweetest little boy. Okay, thank you for sharing. I had happy tears for the family. Yeah, we suffer a devastating loss. Little one in front, cancer. Oh, sorry to hear that. I love Harry and Meghan. Care and empathy they show for others. Okay, so sorry for your loss, Cam. Sending you and your family some love. Yeah. Okay, absolutely lovely. Congratulations to little Henry on his award. Wishing the family blessing and health. All right, there's more comment. Let's move on. And I think this one is the squad who make a reference to WellChild. Yeah, there's this, the crying. She told him, quote, I think your mom will be very proud of what that money has achieved, and I also think as a mom she'd be very proud of you, Harry. Harry looked touched and replied, quote, that's very sweet. So from Evening Standard. Okay, the squaddies were crying watching this, and Harry all choked up. He still misses his mother. That a mere mention of her name was enough to get him all emotional. I fell for him. Okay, where is this from? Today meeting with the WellChild runners. Oh, okay. So this is my last tweet, but I'm gonna continue recording and then split it into 2 videos. Okay, Harry said, quote, Lili is learning to use her voice, which is great. I stand a princess who already found her voice at 1.5 years old. That's the squad. Okay, that's our niece. That's me. Okay, 1.5 year old versus 40 year old. Tee LOL. My niece Lili is everything. Okay. We all know some can relate. There's that. I'm so proud of her. Lili found her voice at age 1, but we have people out here at 40 who still hasn't found their voice yet. All right. So there's more comment. Let's stop. Let's do prayer for, that's for video 1. Prayer for health. Let's do that. Health and safety. I don't know, safety will have to always come. Health and safety. Okay, my trust is in you, God, and I give thanks to you for your love and protection. In Jesus' name, amen. Grant, O Lord, thy protection, and in protection strength, and in strength understanding. Let's do this purple one in the middle. Father, here I am before your throne with a heavy heart and an anxious mind. Come, Lord, and fill me with your holy presence. Let me rest and be at peace. Let me feel your protection. Let me feel as if I'm under the shadow of your wings, safe, hidden, and secure in you. Only you can give and take it all. I pray, Father, please take my fear away and give me your peace that surpasses all understanding. You know that my life is in your hands. My trust and my hope is on you alone. Father, thank you. In the name of Jesus, amen. That's it. So please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Okay, I just uploaded 2 videos here. They made it. So that's it. This thing is always like that. When we have the subs increase, it goes back and forth, and then it stays to the actual number. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna stop it and then start brand new.
For me, it's an added member of the family. It's another team player as part of the bigger team. And you know, for all of us, all we want to do is be able to carry out the right engagements, carry out our work, and try and encourage others and the younger generation to be able to see the world in the correct sense, rather than perhaps having a distorted view.